The time now, it's 5 o'clock on this January 18th, 2014 on a Saturday. Time now for the Weather Magician PJ Wiggins, that evening report. Saturday evening, January 18th, 2014. Good evening, everybody. Our current conditions at 5 o'clock in North Massachusetts got a temperature of 35 degrees with overcast skies. Humidity 93%. Wind speed northwest about 6 miles per hour. Barometer 20.60 inches. 2.33 degrees. Visibility about 10 miles. And a wind chill about 30 degrees. Alright, let us take a look at our radar scope. Shows a line of snow showers in central and western portions of Massachusetts and stretching out on 120 quarter from Berlin and down to Beverly, and it's stretching all the way up into Vermont and stretching it down from southern Vermont and down for southern New Hampshire and down for coastal Maine with us. And down for southern New Brunswick and rain showers off the coast of New England coastline, and the rain showers and stretching all the way out to Nova Scotia and with snows and sleet pelts mixed on the northwest central portions of Nova Scotia here. And a few sleet belts in central portions of Prince Edward Island. Rain, sleet belts off the eastern coast of Prince Edward Island. And snow showers central to the capital district of New York, east, central New York, and western portion of New York, down for southern portions of Quebec and eastern portions of Ontario, and north central and east central portions of Quebec and west central and east central portions of Quebec with snow. And snow showers in east central portions of UP and Michigan and southern Ontario. Back to the snow showers in southern portions of Ontario, down for southeastern portions of Manitoba and northern portions of Minnesota and down for northeastern portions of North Dakota. Back to the snow showers in southern portions of Wisconsin, down for southern Michigan, down for western portions of Ohio, down for central portions of Kentucky, down for Indiana, down for Illinois, and rain showers in around Missouri here. Down the rain showers off the southeastern coast of Texas here. And back to the snow showers in central portions of British Columbia, rain showers in north of Edmonton and central portions of Alberta. Kaylee, Canada, good evening, 52 degrees with clear skies here. Sussex, Wyoming, good evening, 41 degrees with clear skies. Okay, let's take a look at a satellite loop. And it shows some clouds covering New England, except the northern Maine, and the clouds stretching down through the Atlantic Canada. Back to the clouds from northern Quebec and stretching down from Ontario down to the Great Lakes that stretch down in Kentucky and Tennessee, and the clouds stretch down in Missouri and down Iowa then. And stretch down from eastern Nebraska down Dakotas up into Minnesota, down from Ontario down through Manitoba down for eastern portions of Saskatchewan down for northeastern portions of Montana. Back to the clouds from northern eastern portions of Oregon down for eastern portions of Washington State, down for British Columbia, down for western portions of Alberta. Back to the clouds from western portions of Washington and Oregon here. And back to the clouds off the southeastern coast of Texas here. Okay, let us take a look at our map situation. It shows high pressure center in the eastern Idaho, eastern portions of Washington, western portions of South Dakota, and eastern portions of Ohio. And a cold front between the southern tip of Florida and northern Cuba, off northern Cuba and stretching it up into the North Atlantic coast on a warm front. Off the Atlantic coast and a pink front stretching into the Cape and the Islands. And another cold front from southern Colorado down for northeastern New Mexico, down for northern Texas, down for Oklahoma, down for Arkansas. Warm front from eastern Missouri down for western Kentucky. And a warm front up in western Ontario, and cold front from central Manitoba down in Saskatchewan down for east central portions of Alberta. And front of bottom from southern Oregon down for the California coastline here. And then front of bottom from central Alberta down for southwestern Saskatchewan and eastern portions of Manitoba here. And another front of bottom from eastern Nebraska down for southern Iowa. 34 degrees that temperature right now in Boston, 32 out in Washington D.C., 44 in Atlanta, 67 in Miami, 76 out in Brownsville, 68 in Dallas, 44 out in Kansas City, 20 out in Chicago, 23 out in Minneapolis. Pair 54 is in Denver and Albuquerque, 37 out in Salt Lake City, 52 in Great Falls, 46 out in Seattle, 58 in San Francisco, and 81 out in Los Angeles. Okay, let us take a look at our
solidly and not allowing them to cut into that lead or get momentum. Ellis catches, creates space, and a foul call.
A highly bad weather pattern continue. Very cold air and periods of light snow will impact our valley, the greater lakes of the northwest. And unusually dry and very warm conditions will continue much of the western United States, and there are no changes except in the prevailing weather pattern across the country over the next few weeks. A strong upper level ridge across the west will persist as large scale foot. The trail dominates and becomes reinforced in the much of the eastern half of the country. Reinforcement of this trail over the east will be aided by arrival and passage of a couple of fast-moving Alberta clippers. These waves of low pressure will be responsible for soft and generally light snow across the Ohio Valley and the parts of the northeast, given their progressive nature with a distinct lack of moisture. Further systems to work with in the wake of each system, there will be resurgence of Arctic air south from Canada and will be the air of overrun in the Great Lakes region. There will continue to be periods of lake effect snow shower activity. In general, their pattern will be continued to favor below normal temperatures for the northern and eastern United States. Along the west coast and the Great Basin, the theme continues to be mild temperatures, but also very dry conditions, which continues the western drought conditions. The situation continues to be particularly critical for California and adjacent areas of the southwest, where very warm and winds will persist and should intensify. Early next week, country across the threat of wildfires, which is already elevated, will likely increase further as a stronger, drier winds materialize across the region. Temperatures across the western, especially over the southwest, will be much above normal.
His footwork has been really impressive.
Alright, let's take a look at our forecast discussion here for New England.
In the paint.
Synopsis: lingering system will eject eastward tonight at week 12. Low pressure slips across the area. On Sunday, bringing scattered snow showers to the region. The Arctic air mass will push across the region with progressively colder conditions. Ability cold wind chill valleys by the middle of the next week. Near term, it's 4 p.m. update. Overall trend of the forecast remains on track for the afternoon as surface lows around Cape Cod right now will continue to move northeastward in the Maritimes. Upper levels continue to show an up and away pattern in connection with the current WVM injury shown in this short wave well to the east of the region. We expect conditions to be distributed out. Plan on keeping it adverse and the advisories and warnings in place at this time as there is still several beds and signatures across the area. Dry areas already working its way into Connecticut, right out of the southeast Massachusetts, so snow should fall very little light for the rest of the afternoon. As of last night, it is still snowing across the water area, and the latest webcam at Ebsbury still showed decent snowfall. Looking at the latest radar imagery, it appears that snow should be winding down. However, focus trends in the bed across Westfield and the
Yes, it's true. Action lovers.
Western and Norwood as this band will continue to oscillate northward and may drop another half inches of snow. Fall north of the park with it, that band may see snowfall rates up to an inch an hour. The dry air will be continue to eat away at the band over the next few hours, so believe it any time at 7 p.m. the advisory of what is in good standings. Tonight, very good precipitation across eastern Massachusetts up for New England, but while trend should be improving during the week, upper level region as of substance floated up backside of the system. Skies will try to scatter out tonight, especially south of the Bass Pocket. However, do not expect temps to radiate out. The cloud cover will be slow to push out with its current system, and another system pushing out the area. Okay, let us take a look at a special weather statement that's until further notice. Rain will accumulate, and rain will likely mix with or change over the snow if it's not done already, with the moderate potential heavy at times at which snow will likely fall for the next several hours due to even when the sudden visibility is down to a quarter mile or less at times, as well as when accumulation around 1 to 2 inches of untreated surfaces. Traveling, exercise caution as surfaces will become slippery and also where they're carried lower visibilities. Day 1 this afternoon and night, snow will fall away from the coast today is moderate heavy at times. Around 2 inches of snow accumulation is possible today. Snow will lead to visibility restrictions down to a quarter of a mile and less, as well as slippery conditions on untreated surfaces at days 2 to 7 Sunday for Friday. Wind chill values cools to 15 degrees below zero, along in effect of frostbite and hypothermia will be possible Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. Again, Wednesday night into Thursday morning for portions of interior New England. Wind chill advisories may be needed. And this morning around 9:55 a.m. I heard some thunder and lightning here. Okay, let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. It goes like this. For the night, a chance of snow mainly before 7 p.m. Patchy Valley before 7 p.m. Otherwise, most clouds got lower than 25 degrees. Westward about 5 to 7 miles per hour. Precipitation is 30%. Little dose to accumulation is expected. Sunday, a slight chance of snow showers before 1 p.m. Then a slight chance of rain showers before. And between 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. most skies got about either 38 degrees. Southwest with about 8 to 50 miles per hour. Precipitation is 20%. Sunday night, podcast got lower 26 degrees. West with about 10 to 30 miles per hour. Gusted out 23 miles per hour. Martin Luther King Day, podcast got either 38 degrees. West with about 9 to 30 miles per hour. Monday night, most skies got lower 50 degrees. Tuesday, podcast got either 21 degrees. Tuesday night, Podcast skies on Tuesday night with a lower at 5 degrees above zero. Wednesday, most of the skies high near 17 degrees. Wednesday night, podcast skies low 7 degrees. Thursday, a chance of snow showers, podcast skies high near 22 degrees. Chance of precipitation is 30%. Thursday night, a chance of snow showers, most skies low at 9 above zero. Chance of precipitation is 30%. Friday, most skies high near 23 degrees. Friday night, most skies low at 32 degrees. For Saturday, podcast skies high near 34 degrees. Peters with a phrase on the evening. Nice. A little snow on tap. This is PJ Woods. Hope you have a good evening with a good positive attitude here.